Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my dear students of Al-Manahij Schools, Grade 3. Welcome to a new English lesson. Today's lesson is about Unit 12, Reading. So, the first thing is I want you to open your pupils' books, page 116 and page 117. Again, 116 and 117. Okay, are you ready? Let's start. Our reading lesson is about buildings around the world. Okay, so I want you first to look at the two pages and tell me, what can you see? Do you remember these buildings from yesterday's lesson? Yesterday we studied all these buildings. So, who remembers the first one? This building? Great, yes. What is this city? Do you remember? Excellent. This is Riyadh. And where is Riyadh? Great. It's in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Do you remember this building? The second building. Do you remember it? Do you remember this city? Great. This city is Muscat. Well, it's in Oman. Okay, do you remember the name of this place? Well done. It's Corniche. Great. Okay, let's come to this picture. Okay, what is this city? Great. This is Paris. And where is Paris? Well done. Paris is in France. Great. Okay, let's come to the next picture. Do you remember these tall buildings? What is the city? Great, this is the city of New York. Okay, do you remember where New York is? Yes, excellent. It's in the United States of America. Great. Okay, the last one, this picture. Okay, what is the city? Yes, it's Dubai. Okay, and do you remember where Dubai is? Yes, good. It's in the United Arab Emirates. Well done. Okay, now let's start our reading text. And as usual, I will let you listen and read at the same time. So you are going to listen and read in your book. Point to the word that you are listening. Okay, here we have 6 paragraphs. Okay, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's start with the first one. And I have a question for you before we start. The question is, what happens in the evening? Again, what happens in the evening? Okay, are you ready? Let's start.
Pupils Book, Unit 12, page 116. Reading. Buildings around the world.
Cities look fantastic at night. In the evening, the sun goes down. The sky gets darker and darker. Slowly, the bright colours go too. Everything looks grey. Then the lights come on. Silver metal shines, and the colours are bright again. Cities look different at night. There are glittering lights and dark shadows. The buildings look beautiful.
All right, who can answer my question? What happens in the evening? Yes, Well, here you can find the answer. Yes, here. Okay. In the evening, what happened? Okay. The sun goes down. Great. What else? The sky gets darker. So the sun goes down in the evening and it goes up in the morning. Okay? The sky gets darker and darker. Great. Okay. And everything looks gray. Do you know the gray color? Which is between black and white. Okay, another question here. Who can tell me, how do cities look at night? How do cities look at night? Great, here you can find the answer. Yes, cities look what at night? Excellent. They look different at night. Yes, they are glittering lights. Do you remember the word glitter? Yes, glitter is to shine brightly. Yes. Okay, let's go to the second paragraph. And before we listen and read, here is my question. How high is the Kingdom Center Tower? Again, how high is the Kingdom Center Tower? Let's listen.
Riyadh. This is the capital of Saudi Arabia. In the middle of the city is the Kingdom Center Tower. It's 302 meters high, so it's one of the tallest buildings in the world. There is a shopping mall and a hotel in the tower. At night, there are amazing flashing lights on the building.
Well, who can answer my question? How high is the Kingdom Center Tower? Yes, it's 302 meters high. Okay, let me give you another question. What is there in the tower? What's there in the tower? Yes, great. There is a shopping mall and a hotel. Great. Okay, now let's go to the next building. Okay, my question before we listen and read is, what are there on the two sides of the corniche? Again, what are there on the two sides of the corniche? Let's listen and read.
Muscat. At night, the Corniche in Muscat is a very special place. On one side, there is the sea. On the other side, there are beautiful old buildings and comfortable restaurants. Behind the buildings, there are mountains. It's a spectacular place, and you can sit for hours and watch the sea.
Well, who found the answer to the question, what are there on the two sides of the corniche? Great, yes. On one side, okay, there is the sea. Okay, so here is the sea on one side. Okay, on the other side here you can find beautiful old buildings and comfortable restaurants. Good. Okay, another question. What are there behind the buildings? Okay, look here in this picture. What are there behind the buildings? Okay, read here. Excellent. Behind, yes, behind the buildings, there are mountains. Great. There are mountains behind the buildings. Good. Let's go to the next paragraph. Before we listen, here's my question. How high is this tower? Okay, this tower, yes. How high is it? Let's listen.
Paris. This is Paris. It is the biggest city in France. In the middle of it stands a famous tower. It is 300 meters tall and more than 100 years old. It first opened on the 6th of May, 1889. It looks like a tall metal giant. He is standing still in the middle of the city.
Okay, now who can answer my question? How tall is this building? Yes, excellent. It's 300 meters tall. Great. Another question. Who can tell me how old is this tower? How old is this tower? Excellent. It's more than 100 years old. Great. Another question. Could you tell me when this building opened? Great. Yes. It first opened on the 6th of May. Excellent. Okay. Now let's go to New York. Okay. My question before we listen and read, what is New York on? Again, what is New York on? It's on what? Okay, let's listen and read.
New York. This is New York in the United States of America. There are many tall buildings in this city. New York is on an island. These buildings are close to each other. They look like huge glittering rocks standing in the sea.
Well, who can answer the question? What is New York on? Great, yes, it's on an island. Yes, New York is on an island. Okay, another question. How do the buildings look like? How do these buildings look like? Yes, great. They look like huge glittering rocks standing in the sea. Now let's go to the last city, which is Dubai. And my question before we start is, how high is the Burj Khalifa? Again, how high is the Burj Khalifa?
Dubai. Dubai is a city with many new buildings. It is in the United Arab Emirates. This tall building is called the Burj Khalifa. It is the tallest building in the world. It's 828 meters high, and it takes 36 workers about 4 months to clean all of the windows. It is a beautiful building.
So, how high is the Burj Khalifa? Yes, excellent. It's 828 meters tall. Excellent. Yes, it's 828 meters high. Great. Okay, who can tell me how many workers it takes to clean the windows? How many workers? Yes, excellent. It takes 36 workers. Yes, excellent. Okay, now I want you to go to the next page, page 118. The first question, read, circle ending A or B. So you have to read the sentence and circle the correct answer, A or B. Okay, let's start. Number 1. In the evening, the sun goes away or goes down, A or B? Yes, excellent. It goes down. The answer is B. Number 2. Cities look different at night or in the light, A or B? Well done. It's A, at night. Number 3. In the middle of Paris, there is a famous giant or a famous tower, A or B? Yes, great. B. It's a famous tower. Well done. Let's go to number 4. The buildings on the Corniche are near mountains or in the sea? Yes, they are near mountains. The answer is A. Number 5. The Burj Khalifa is over 800. The Burj Khalifa is over 800 years old or meters high, A or B? Excellent. The answer is B. Number 6. New York is on huge rocks or an island, A or B? Well done. It's B, an island. The last question, number 7. The Kingdom Center Tower contains a shopping mall or an aquarium. So the answer is A or B? Great, it's A. Number 7, A. Well done. Okay, now let's go to exercise number 3. Where are these buildings? Write the cities. So let's start with number 1. Here we have 5 cities and 5 buildings. Number 1, this: Dubai, Paris, New York, Muscat, or Riyadh. Okay, let's start. Number 1 is excellent. It's Riyadh. Number 2, this is what? Which city? Great, it's New York. Number 3 is, well done, it's Muscat. Okay, number 4, well done, it's Paris. And number 5 is, of course, Dubai. Right. Now let me give you the homework. Okay, so open your workbook, page 112. Again, your workbook, page 112. The homework is question number 1, only question number 1. Read and match, write the letters. So you should read and match the number to the letter. Okay, read this paragraph and write the letter. Is it A, B, C, D, or E? So let me help you with number 1. Okay, this tower is tall. It is made of metal and it stands in the middle of the city. It opened more than 100 years ago. So, what letter is the answer? Is it A, B, C, D, or E? Great, it's letter D. So here you write D. Okay. Now, my dear students of Al-Manhaj schools, we have come to the end of our lesson today. If you have any question, you can send us on WhatsApp groups or on Telegram. Thanks for watching and have a nice time.